I've now brought this image on from a raw file to replace the sky and replace the reflections and match the sky to the image in terms of the light available at the time of day the image was taken. What we have to decide now is that this is the camera's view of the image. And we've got to have a look at it in terms of, are we going to crop it? How are we going to crop it? To present the image to the viewer the best possible way so the viewer can read the image easily without any clutter. So first of all, to do that, we're going to decide on how large we're going to make this image. And if we go up to our crop tool, you'll find at the top, whenever you press the crop tool, just escape it for the moment, whenever you highlight the crop tool, along the top bar, you're going to get some conditions that you have to set in terms of its size, length, breadth, and how many pixels it's going to be. And this is important for printing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we set a particular size. So I'm going to create a size, and I'm going to type it in here. I'm going to create the size to be 16 by 12. It's going to be 16 inches, and I'm going to make it 12 inches at the top. Okay, and I'm also going to leave it at 300 dpi pixels per inch for printing. And I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to click on New Preset. This is going to be a 16 by 12. So I'm going to click on New Preset, and I'm going to have 16 by 12. Because what it does is that it picks up the settings that you set here, and you're going to say, OK. You're going to click that and say, I'm just going to put after that SDCC for Savannah District Camera Club. OK, and whenever I click OK, that's now registered in here. So if I go in here, I can see I now have got a new preset which I can set, and if I choose another one I can go back to this one and it will automatically set it for 16 by 12. Next thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to, I have cut the 16 by 12 by doing that. So if I went back to it and undid the crop, that's back to where we were previously. What I'd like to do first of all in this example is I'd like to bring down the image size so we can see it, and to do that by pressing the eyeglass, and we're going to go minus, and we're going to go one sufficient. What I like to do is I also like to bring up my layers, and I just stack my layers over here so I can see if I create layers that I can see my image and I can see my layers. Now we're going to do a bit of cropping, and we're going to introduce you to some other tools that's involved in cropping, and I'm going to introduce you to the golden triangle. When I click on the image, you'll see that there is a squiggly shows up, and I'm going to always show that on the screen. Now what that's for is that allows you to draw this squiggly around a point of interest that is roughly around about 1/3 of the image. Now I know this lot of shrubbery here as a result of the damage caused by the storm in Swan Park is a feature. So what I want to do is I want to bring that feature into play. And by moving the feature up, I've now put that feature over the top of this area. You'll also know that from this particular crop, the four corners are nicely framed. So I've got some trees here, some trees here, some trees here, and I've got the rock interface here. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to crop that image. And I could press the return key on the keyboard, and we've now got the image cropped. That's how I would crop the image. There are various different ways of doing this. This one, we just concentrated on the golden spiral. And remember, the curly bit is where you want to put one of your points of interest.